Good evening, Braided Ribbon. Welcome to the stream. Hello, everybody who has made it in so far. We'll be getting ready about 4 minutes from now. Oh, dear God. Oh, no. Oh, shit. That's not good. I have just maybe broken a camera lens. I'll do testing on that later. We'll worry about that one later. Yep. Mm-hmm. Great. Oh God, that's it's not good. Sure, not good. God, I have so much change in my pocket. It's fine. Fine, it's kosher. It's completely kosher. 100%. All right. Of course. Sponsors. Alright, let me make sure that I've got chat online on my end over here. Proceed. Trifecta's on. I'm on. I got a few other friends online currently too. I haven't spoken to some of these guys in ages since I quit the Wizard 101 scene. Let me finally move the Nintendo Switch out of the way. And I should probably get this thing configured soon, huh? The fucking OLED Switch. Alright, so we already did that one, so that one can go up on a shelf. It's like an entire stack of like random puer and shit. And then I think a few others that we still haven't cracked open yet. For like white teas and other cake. No, there's quite a few cakes. There's quite a few other teas. There's some cakes I've had on my own time. And then bags from my local tea shop. I think we're just ready to go. I should preemptively clear. How many teapots do I have? So how many can I do at once? I can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I can do like 8 to 9 teas at once in this setup, which is ridiculous, mind you. It's just obnoxious. Alright, let's get over to load. Let me get the other stuff loaded up real quick. Alright, welcome in, welcome in. Sound off if you are in chat currently, if you don't mind. And that we are ready to go, I think. Keys off of me. Beautiful. I know what that is. Alright! Hello, Bladed Riven. Waves again, lol. Should have a few people in chat so far. I don't really know who's going to be showing up today. Crab should be available. There should be quite a few other people Oh no. We may also get a few friends in from my other areas. I need to fix the focus on my guy here. There we go. Focus is fixed. Focus is fixed. Beautiful. So, welcome everyone. My name is Wu Shen. Welcome back to Shen Cha Shi or War God's Tea Room. If you are new here, what do we do on this channel? We drink tea, brew tea, review tea, and talk shit. So today we're kind of doing just a random thing. I didn't really have anything planned for tonight, to be honest with you, because I have a bunch of teas here up on the shelf. I can't exactly show you easily without grabbing them. But I have like a bunch of pour and like a few other. I know that one's not been cracked open yet. Few other teas that I have had sitting on a shelf and I've been meaning to review for a while, right? But I never really decided to do so because one, I really can't find the shop that sells them because I didn't get some of this stuff from a tea shop. I got it from a Chinese antique store, which just happened to sell tea, which was kind of weird. I found it in Seattle. And some of the other teas are from a shop that I just kind of don't like, honestly. So it's like, I really never wanted to showcase them in their own episode, right? So I've got like 3 liters of water and enough tea to feed a village. So let's start just kind of showing off on some of these. Now, I will name the price that I paid for each of these cakes as well when I show them. But some of these claim to be fairly old, and a lot of times with older tea, you can see things like counterfeits, so I don't know how accurate they are. However, you know, I would still like to see if we can tell what kind of quality they are, if they are telling the right kind of tea, or if it's counterfeit. So, yeah, here is the small stack of tea cakes that we haven't tried yet. And I have a few more cakes over there that I have tried. One of them is a Baimudan, one of them is a white... Baimudan and white peony are the same thing. One is a white peony, one is a 3rd grade tea, and then one is a very nice 2007 lovely Shangpo. Got a few other bags of stuff and other kinds of tea, so we're kind of just gonna see what we got here. So I think if we're able to work through this stack of cakes, we'll do ourselves well, because there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then we'll do 7 if we have time for a 7th tea. That sound good to y'all? Looks like I got quiet chat today. This is gonna be great because I have to have a personality. Yes. I have to have a personality. Okay, well, stream's over. See you guys later. You're cleaned. I double checked that all of my other teapots are clean. We will be using some of the less good teapots, unfortunately, just because I don't feel like getting up, going all over, coming back, getting up, going, yeah. So, we're gonna start out with a promising one. So we're gonna have like 2 to 3 steeps of each, I think, and we will go from there. Jinya Gongbing, Jingshuan Dashu. What are you? Alright, you are a 2017, looks like a April 2017 cake. Let me go ahead and grab my Google Translate, because Google Translate. To get this readable. No, do not translate to Greek, please. Camera, what do we got here? Alright. This is a Clado Jinya tribute cake of 4T from Yunnan, China, Jishuang Bana. sun-dried green tea is the ingredients. Yada yada yada. It's from the Menghai Tianming Tea Factory. Yeah. So Chaogu Zhan tea. Okay. So looks like it's pu'er. When we open it up, we'll be able to tell if it is a cooked or a raw pu'er. Again, for new people, we will go over the differences of that. I'm going to move this stack of tea cakes off to the side where it was before, as we get into further tea tonight. I expect tonight maybe a little bit of a longer stream, but we'll see. So, I have not opened some of these cakes. I genuinely don't know which ones are open, which ones aren't. So, let's go ahead and crack this open, and immediately we're looking at a show pour. That's a very dark show pour, too. Okay. I pray we don't get a bad smell. So, I'll, of course, show the tea cake off, as per the usual. Ah, good, there's a paper, 2 papers on the cake. I will translate that in a moment. There's another proof paper, in the cake, so. Now, I'm not getting any fishy smells, which is good. It does look fairly tightly packed. Yeah, the matting of the paper has definitely taken to the tea, so it's shaped well. There are random-ass hairs on the tea, which I do not like. No, so this is a very dark pour cake, right? And what pour is a fermented, or rather, what is show pour? Show pour is a fermented tea. It is a very fast-aged fermented tea, meant to mimic the longevous aging of a sheng pour or a raw pour tea. I don't know all that much about the process, admittedly. I kind of have the bare bones of it. Tea cakes are so lovely. Honestly, yeah, I prefer whites and greens and like other stuff where it's like really vibrant and beautiful, but sometimes the darks are just really nice. So, we're gonna go ahead and, for sake of consistency, crack off. We're gonna go for about, I want to say 5 to 6 grams a piece here, just so I'm not like overloading myself on tea. Get that weighed out as we crack off a piece. That's fairly easy to crack. Or we just crack off 9 grams and go with it. Yep, sweet. Let's do it. Okay. So again, this is the Jingchuan Dashu. I believe that I picked this cake up from, I think it was Grand Yunnan, but I genuinely am not sure. I don't think it was Grand Yunnan, actually, now that I'm looking at it. No, I think this was one of the cakes I picked up from Pasadena, California. So we're going to set that to the side. We're going to start by using our beautiful dragon cup here. Or other dragon cup, I should say. 8.95 grams. Let's go ahead and toss that in. It honestly cracked off really easily. I was a little bit surprised to see how easy that was. Yeah, it's because when you have cakes that are over compressed, it's just kind of it's too much work to crack it off. Hey, do you want to put in a message to let people know in the Discord that we are live? Because I don't think anyone got mine. I was expecting a few more chatters by now. Like Athalia, I mean, unless she's busy. That's fair. I just figure people enjoy a few tea times. I need to clean up those bottles. I have like, how many water bottles do I have next to me? That is a great question. Because it's a cooked pour, we're going to start this off at boiling and go from there. I have 6 empty bottles of just water bottles next to me. This is great. I need to recycle those. Phone, let's get you on the charger. I seriously need like the fucking chat reader above the camera thing at this point, because I think I'll be able to keep the office. I mean, It'd be cool. Alright, we're getting that up to boiling, so while we are doing stuff, I'm just kind of checking a few things here. Hey, when do you and Sakura want to go back, question mark? I just picked up a few things, and I want to test them. Beautiful. Oh, crunchy. If you want to let people know in the Jesse's Tea House chat that we're live too. I know Ari was enjoying stream the other night. And like honestly, we could use some more friends to just come and drink tea with us. I'll be real, like it seems like it's been stored well over time. Like a lot of these cakes over here, I've had some of these cakes for like a year or two now. I want to say a good portion of the cakes that are sitting here are from my first trip to Seattle, which was like, what, a year and a half ago now? And they were already old when I got them, so like, yeah. Do I have a problem? Who, is that Superpile? Wait. Oh my goodness! It is! Welcome, Superpile. It has been ages! Why are you awake? It's been a long time I didn't get to send you my tea. Is the P.O. Box still open? I do some really cool stuff now. As it would happen, P.O. Box is still open, and I am open to taking in tea. If you want to do a trade, I'm down to do a trade. If you want to just send me tea, feel fucking free. I need more content. Hi, it has been ages, I missed you. How have you been? I've actually been asking about you a few times through after restarting streams, because you know, you're fucking cool. Come on. We're doing a few random tea cakes today, by the way. I showed a big stack of them earlier. I've got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like 7 or 8. 7 or 8 tea cakes that we're going to try and get through tonight. Kind of doing just quick reviews, seeing if they're even worth doing an episode on their own about. Mainly because I don't know the origins of some of these teas. Or rather, like a shop or anything, so... We're gonna see just how bad or good some of these teas are tonight. And I have a lot of tea equipment to use. Oh my god, how have you been? Check. No. Looks like we're good on YouTube. We're live there. Everything else is good. Also, do you guys happen to like my my t-shirt? I'll post it in the Discord. I'm literally wearing a t-shirt. It's amazing. Love it to death. I picked it up at LVFC. Thank you, Facebook, for reminding me that people message me. What are we at? 76. It will. Brandon. Hey, yo. Oh my god, wait, it's tea time. Trout? Give me a moment. Give me a moment. Hey, congrats! Congrats on your bachelor's! We'll be drinking a toast to you in a bit. And just completed a trip to China? Fuck yeah! How was China? Swear to God if this motherfucker does not pick up. Oh, you ass. It's me we're talking about. Is my tea gonna be bad? I've only had a few teas that were absolutely horrendous. Ah! How could you? 95? Beautiful. So based on how this looks, we're gonna need to bloom the tea for, I think, about 30 seconds before we try to drink it. I don't have any oolongs, so no need for the Taiwanese scent cup. And I think we may switch between, like, 1 or 2 filters while we're drinking. So, how many cups am I about to use? Holy shit. What? The Mogon has been promoted back to the shelf, weirdly enough. There was a tea worse than the Mogon that is still over in the corner that I will never touch again. Let's go ahead and pour this at boiling. I am very curious to see if I got good quality teas or not. For this one, I honestly don't remember what I paid. And I'm, I will be, completely blatant here. I remember some of what I paid for these. I do not remember others, and it's not like I'm going to be able to give you guys a way to buy these. So it's kind of, this is from my personal stores that I've picked up in my travels. China was great. Tea markets are so nice. No comparison to any tea shop in the West. And that's why I want to go so bad. Wasn't it the, yeah, it was the really shitty cube pour. Fucking awful. Dear gods, never again. Oh yeah, I was gonna translate this piece of paper that was on the, you go that way. Let's go ahead and I think that's enough for a wash. God, I love my good pot. Okay, so let's look at the color and quality and everything first of the wash, and then we'll translate the paper here in a moment. Now, based on first images, we're looking at a very clear, nice and brightly colored wash steep on the pour. It's more of a dark amber color, which is kind of nice, or maybe a little bit of a lighter amber. It's definitely more like copper toned. I'm not seeing any particulate, which is really nice. I'm not getting much of a fishy scent so much as more like a wet earth scent from the tea leaves, which is a very, very big plus. Okay. Yeah, that's a solid smelling tea. It's not fishy in any way that I'm able to smell. It has a very nice tone to it. It's very solid, is what I will say. We're gonna go ahead and wash our cup real quick with the tea and give the rest to the teapot. Yeah, I'm not really getting much of a fishiness, which is fucking amazing. I just realized next week I could take a picture of my tea while playing D&D in person. No way! Let's go! In-person D&D, goated. Go back to Google Lens. What are we looking at here? All right, Union Arbor Cheese cake tea rape tea. Yunnan Arbor cheesy cake. Soup is red and thick is about right. Yep, Manghai Tea Factory. So this is just a proofing paper. Basically saying this is where it comes from, this is what to expect from it, not on the tea flavor, but like the color and everything. So looks like a decent product from the Manghai Tea Factory to start, which is actually kind of nice, which means I would probably base this as about a medium to high grade tea, given that Tea Factory teas can vastly differ in quality and taste and everything. But yeah, D&D in person goated. Alright, let's go ahead, get that back up to 100 degrees, and let's drink some tea. I'm actually a little bit worried about some of these, to be honest with you, because, like, some of these were literally just sitting in boxes together. So they've had plenty of time to air out. And I mean plenty. Like, those have been sitting on a shelf in open air for ages. So if any of them taste like fish, I'm just gonna be sad. Because that means more tea that I have to get rid of. All that there. That is much darker. Wow, okay. That went from, like, a nice, deep, rich amber to dark. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. But yeah, Super Pile, do send me a DM, and I will get you the P.O. box to ship off T2. You're in the UK, if I remember correctly. No, you're in the EU. If I remember correctly. Wow, okay, that got dark. That is darker than my humor. Oh my god. Wow. Okay. So sorry, I've just had a really fucking long cough for some reason. I don't know why. So, despite it being very dark, it is a very, very clear tea. Again, it's more of a white earth. Oh. A little bit of a cinnamon note there. Okay, okay. Wasn't expecting that. Clear, crisp. You can, if I shine light through, oh my god, that is beautiful. That I would put towards more of a high quality tea. Yeah, Germany. My god, that is just beautifully clear. I wish I could show you in the cup right now, but like, the dragon at the bottom of my cup is still visible. So while it is a very dark product, it is beautifully clear. That is clearer than some teas I've gotten from more reputable sellers. So I think for these, we're going to do like maybe 1 to 2 steeps and then swap off to other teas. Just so I'm not like ruining my fucking palate or over drinking on tea. Can I show the tea cake again? Do you want to see the cake or what's in the wrapper? Because here is the wrapped cake. Pretty good. I really need to find where I put those teapots. Am I on the roof? Okay, so initial notes on the flavor. This is where I'm actually going to detract a little. For such a deep color, I was expecting a bit more of a bold flavor. It is very light on the palate. And I'm getting maybe a light woodiness to it. There's a good chance it may need more time to open. It's like it's light, it's very silky. I will say the texture is very silky on the tongue. A little bit thick. And it's not bad. I'm certainly getting more of a nice, like a younger wood. Almost like a toothpick. You know what I mean? Like cedar, I think. It's kind of light. Doesn't taste like too much, but it also thankfully does not taste bad, which is nice. Hi, I need you to drain the tea table like your job And then I'm going to pull back on the temperature a little bit and drop it to 95 degrees and give it a little bit longer of a steep time. Close enough to boiling where I don't think it'll matter much. For a moment, I thought you were saying hi to a cat waking up. No, I don't have a cat here. You can have a half pour there because I want to really concentrate the flavors to see what we can get out of this tea. I may have to go dump my tea bottle like halfway through this. Alright, let's go for the rich liquor. Yeah, again, I'm not really seeing much dust or detritus in the pot either, which is really just nice. Dark. My god, that is just so beautiful. Alright, let's see how this goes. After that, we will call it on this particular tea. It'll go back on the shelf, and we'll grab the next one. My god. One moment, I'm going to take a photo of this in the cup. And for those of you that are in the Discord, I will post it in the Discord. It'll be in Links Media. Beautiful liquor. It's unfortunate. Yeah, I'm not really getting too much off of it. I was very hopeful because like it's definitely got a flavor, but this feels definitely more towards that mid quality. It's not wowing me, but it is a solid cup of tea, right? However, for drinking pour, like I expect more than one noticeable note. The mouthfeel is really good. But I'm only getting that woodiness off of it, which is kind of interesting. So, like, it's definitely, it's a good tea. But I'm just, you know, I'm a little disappointed. I was expecting a little bit more like, earthy tones and such, but not just kind of one little tone. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and switch off of this one, sacrifice the rest to our teapot. And go from there. So that is this cake. I again do not remember where I got it from. It is a 2017 pour. I think I'm gonna let this one age a few more years and see how it goes. So yeah, that is cake number 1. Down onto cake number 2. Alright, so this cake claims to be a 2003. The dragon's coming to get me. Oh no. Oh no! What was I saying? Yeah. Let me grab a quick translation and see what I can garner off of the it says that it is a Yiwu ancient tea pancake of Chi Nanyan. Pancake? My god. Cake of Chi Nanyan. Made in 2003 is what it claims. Now, here's where we start to run into issues, right? Older teas, maybe not so. And show pours are a little bit harder to work with here. Alright. I'm gonna move this off a little bit to the side so that I have a dry-ish area to work with here. Now, okay. So there is a proofing paper in it. There's 2. I'll show you the cake in a moment. Yunnan Shitsu Pinsha, also called Yuan Cha, is manufactured from Horcha, a tea of worldwide fame, yada yada yada. Menghai Chu Pin. Looks like it might be from the Menghai Tea Factory. There's a possibility here. So the paper is very brown, right? And it's definitely not the same paper as the tea cake. And I'm not sure how old the paper is. So we could be looking at a possibility of a cake that was repackaged. But we'll really only be able to tell after we start brewing. Of which, clean off the bottom of you here, toss you onto the shelf. And I think that for this one, we're gonna go with our Gongwei. Or Gongdawei. No, Gaia 1, not Gongdawei. Gaia 1. Gaia 1. The gay one. Ha ha ha. Pride jokes. Alright. This one we're gonna go for our other dragon cup, I think, and wash out our Gongdawei here. Just a little quick rinse. Nothing super major to wash out the Alright, so let's go ahead and show you guys the cake. I mean, it looks old. I will say. It looks old. The good news is that I'm not getting a fishy scent, or really any scent. So here's the cake. There's a proof paper here. And that paper, I will say, is the same color and type of paper as this. So already that's a bonus, because, yeah, no, they are like the exact same kind of paper. That also has 2003 printed into it. So that is kudos for the maker. And also better news for us. The older style pour cakes, you'll tend to see have like kind of melded together on the top of their cake. So it's more like homogenized is the word I think I would use. I'm seeing a lot of stems in here though. A lot of stems. So while it's an old cake, at least from what I'm able to see here, it may not be a high quality old cake. Despite what, it might say on the packaging, not everything that says great quality is great quality. So we're gonna go again with our tea scale. I'm hopeful, but I'm also cautious here. Crack off. Okay. Surprisingly easy to crack. 7.54 grams, let's go with that. Again, pour cake, 100 degrees, we'll go from there. Interesting. Yeah, I also want to note that, like, the only writing on this paper is on the front of the cake and not the back or anywhere else. So it's kind of interesting because you typically do see that in older cakes is there's no printing on the back. So we'll kind of see how it goes. 95 degrees for our blooming. Let me just make sure I have enough water in here. Yeah, I got enough water for like one full brew in the Gongdae. God, fucking Guy 1! Not Gongdae. Guy 1. Big chunk. Very melded together. Again, for new people in the channel, this is what we called a Guy 1. The translation of Guy 1 can be translated almost literally to lidded cup. Technically, it's lidded bowl, but, lid bowl. Ironically, one of the first things you learn in Chinese for Rosetta Stone is the word for lid and the word for bowl. At least, for when I was learning it. So, it was really cool to learn. Not gonna lie. We're gonna go ahead and bloom this. That's not a good noise. My Guy 1 may have just cracked. And I don't know where. Again, we're gonna let that bloom for a moment before pouring over. Rather loose, actually, it did do fairly easily. I'm not seeing a muddy color yet, which is good. Okay. I see. Alright. Okay. Gotcha. Clear-ish. Not quite as clear as the other one. Again, we're on the wash steep, though. I'm getting a bit of a fishy scent here. Not majorly so, but enough to where it could be a player. It's definitely not that wet earth scent that you typically come to associate with tea. So, do we have enough for another pour? Like just barely enough. Well, that's bring. I may need to go off to the other room and grab more water. Let's go ahead and pour the rest of what's in this in here. There's a very low pour. Is it just Athalia, Brady, and Super Pile in chat today? Wonder where Crab is. Thought he was able to make it tonight. Oh, hey, Bro Strokes, how you doing, hon? You're lurking, but you're not in the studio. My feelings. Get that brewing. Get this one going. Oh? Everything okay? Huh? That's fair. The fuck? Why do you smell like chicken? What? Oh, my guy one did crack. Some bitch. No, not like it's that's okay, weird. Well, we'll try it. It's clear enough. I'm not seeing. I mean, that is, yeah, that's really clear. I believe temperature shock was the cause, yeah. Which is weird, because I've done that so many times to these. It's not leaking or anything. Nor did it crack all the way through, which is nice. It's just like a surface crack, looks like. All right, let's give this pour a try. True. Gary, this ain't quite my cup of tea. It's very, minerally? Like, it's not fishy. Thank God it's not fishy. I'm not getting that kind of flavor, but it's just not quite my cup of tea. Very strong mineral flavor. I'm gonna give it another chance, but that tastes good to me. I know a few people that would enjoy a tea that tastes like this. Thank God it's not fishy again. But definitely not, you know, my cup of tea. So brushstrokes, am I bringing you guys tea here in a bit? Yeah. Yeah, but it's not quite my cup of tea, you know? Like... Aww. I mean, fair Father's Day, but... Yeah, I'm not quite pleased with what I am getting out of this so far. We're gonna let it go for a little bit longer. Alright, let's go for it. I need to send a phone. Friend. Ah, that's a lot of detritus. Love this little filter. Love it so much. Dark, clear, good signs. Aerating the tea a little bit. Because I need the fucker to cool down. Yeah, it's just really, really minerally. And, like, not astringent, but definitely, like, really... It's like licking mineral. Is not my thing. Thankfully, from what I'm seeing, not a bad quality tea. It's a very clean flavor as well. I'm not getting any grit on the tongue. The mouthfeel feels fine. I'm not seeing any way that this isn't an old tea, right? I'm not saying it's a bad quality tea. I'm not saying that, you know, it's tasted fishy or it's gone bad. What I'm saying is it is not my flavor palette. I don't typically like minerally flavors. So, very clean, very one-noted. I will say maybe a little bit of woodiness to it, but definitely much more on the mineral side of the flavor spectrum here. So, all in all, I'd probably want to give this to somebody that enjoys tea a little, enjoys this kind of tea a little bit more than I do. But all in all, like, I guess it's a good tea. I don't drink tea like this with that flavor, so I don't know. But from what I'm able to tell and what I know, seems like a decent tea. Here, enjoy the rest of that, Amber. You like all tea, don't you? Yes, you do. Alright, that is two... I think I can swap after the next one, so let me clear the detritus into a cup. Shit! I did the stupid thing. Alright, so that tea cake will be sitting out of its paper for a bit. Because I did the dumb thing. While that tea paper dries off, you are going to go on the shelf over here. Whoops. Thankfully, you remained unscathed. Don't do what I just did. It's dumb. And winds up with spoiled tea cake. Alright, cool. Cake number 3. I need to dry off that area. We're gonna take a small break. I need to go dump my tea bottle. I'll show you guys how much tea we've collected in the bottle, too. Good of a few drops or stuff. Yeah, here's all the tea for the last bit. That's 1.75 liters, by the way. And almost all of that is waste tea, don't worry. Wash tea. Why is my wife calling? One moment. Hey. What? Did you get it on video? No way. He just did it on his own. Well, that's a milestone. Holy shit. I just got through a really minerally tea cake. I don't like minerally. Oh, good shit. All right. I love you, dear. Son of a bitch. All right. Love you, my dear. Bye. Yeah, my son just rolled over on his own for the first time on a flat surface. He was really trying to do it earlier today. Holy shit! My boy's growing up so fast! Oh, bitch! I wasn't expecting that for a little bit longer, to be honest with you. Oh, son of a bitch, that's right. That's my tea lid for that. I need a better waste thing for you. What can I dump you into? Oh wait, I have a plate. You can just use the plate, or I can use the previous cup. There we go. You're my lid. No, he's not crawling yet. He just rolled over for the first time, which is two very different things. All right, we're gonna go ahead and set this off to the side after trying that, and switch pots again. Alright, next tea cake that we are going to be looking at is... One moment I left. It's the first step to... Yeah, I know it is the first step towards mobile. Oh god. Thankfully, we're already childproofing most of the house. Almost all of the weapons have been put away. And that means I need to get a safe quicker than I thought. You don't have enough time as it will happen. I know. I'm scared. Alright. Tea cake number 3. Oh, no, there's... Oh, God! Have I opened this cake already? No, I have. I've already opened this cake, looks like, on stream. Another proofing paper. This one appears to be a 2015. Feels like the rice paper. There is a scent coming off of it. Not necessarily a pleasant one. 2015. Looks like Manghai Tea Factory again, so a lot like the first tea that we tried. Because I've already opened this one, I will put it off for later. And we'll take a look at the next contender. I've already opened this one, too. 2012, Chopoir. I've already taken a chunk out of it. Alright, I guess that's 2 that we've already done on camera. I don't remember when, but you know how it is. Let's go for... Have I already done all of these? This one I've not. Looks like I've done a few of these already. Did I drink a tea that was 20 plus years old that I liked? Because I feel most teas this old have a minerally taste. Yes, but it's not typically pu'er, right? Like, Shengpu'er doesn't typically have that. Shoupu'er can. I've had some really nice earthy Shoupu'ers 20 years past. But, like, I don't typically drink old teas like that. I typically go for old whites, or like old raws, but not typically Shoupu'er. Yeah. But yes, I have. It just, to be fair, they are rare. Okay, this one looks like an old Shengpu'er. Yeah, so, in my hands, I have a, what claims to be a 2011 Shengpu'er, I want to say? Based on the coloration of the leaves and everything, and the fact that the green is still there, and this does not look cooked. This looks like a Sheng. Let me, pull out the reference sheet, which is on brown paper. Which way are you facing? This way. Definitely this way. And allow me to grab a translation of the proofing paper. Excuse you. Stop going out of focus mid-shot! My god. Beautiful. Icelandic Mountain Series. Iceland Tree. What? Mangku Island, also known as Bird Island by the locals, is a famous ancient tea-producing village in Shuangjiang County. Shuangjiang County. The county is famous for its large leaf Icelandic tea. I feel like something is being mistranslated here. And one of the first places where tea trees were artificially cultivated. Island tea species are the main group of the famous Mangku large leaf species. Part of the ice Yeah, no, I definitely think something's being mistranslated here. But, again, it's very... I'm not sure Icelandic's the word they're going for here. Part of the characteristics are dark green, thick and soft leaves, raised leaf backs, obvious veins, strong tenderness, thick buds and leaves. One bud and 4 leaves are still very tender. Most of the old trees in these villages are old, leafy, old green, and old but not old. That's funny as fuck. There are written records in the Ming Dynasty of tea being produced in this area around... There are verbal records, but no written records? And the recorded legends predate the Ming Dynasty. Again, I think there's a lot being mistranslated here, but it's a Mengku tea, at least, which I think it's not going for Iceland, I think it's going for island? Yeah, I definitely think it's going for island, so it's an island mountain tea. Yeah, I think that it's definitely looking for island here, not Iceland, which is an interesting mistranslation. Thanks, Google. Let's go ahead and show you guys the tea cake, though, because I have a few reasons for why I think this is a sheng pour over a shou pour. So here's the cake, and if you'll notice, it's not like a deep brown, but definitely more of an aged looking cake. There's no scent. Oh my god. I'm not getting a scent off of this. A lot of the colors are more reminiscent of an aged sheng pour, but also, like... This would be a really aged sheng if that's the case. The sheen is there, which is really nice. This is pressed beautifully. But unlike the other two shell pours that I'm seeing, like, my thoughts are that this probably is a sheng pour, or it is just a black tea. Based on the coloration of the leaves that I'm seeing, it doesn't look cooked. So, definitely very interesting here. Forbidden cookie, lol. So, this one was claiming to be from 2011. However, my 2007 sheng pour is not that dark, so I have to wonder if this is more of a characteristic of the tea island itself, which is possible. But certainly interesting at the minimum. Let's go ahead and crack. Oh, it is tightly pressed. Oh my god. Oh. Yeah, no, it's very reminiscent of more of a... I almost want to say it's kind of looking like an aged white. This very well could be an aged white tea cake. Where's my knife? Where's my knife? Come here for a knife. Where the fuck did I put it? Where's my knife? Oh, fuck. Ah, it is tightly packed. Holy shit. Give me... My god. Thank god cake knives are a thing. That'll have to work, because I really just am struggling to break off tea here. Alright, so on the back of the tea cake there is writing, so I'm also going to attempt to get a translation off of this. Yeah, like, again, that does seem like a white thing to say. Not race, but tea-wise. Because budding and that are more of a... No, I was right. I was very right. Holy shit. I know my shit. Again, it's still transiting to Iceland, though. Big tree pour tea. It is a raw pour. Place of origin, Linghong, Yunnan. May 3rd, 2011. Yeah. I was damn right. Woo! Which is weird, because it looks more like a... The bud comment does sound more like a white cake thing to say. But it is a sheng pour. Interesting. Alright, let's go ahead and toss that in. Again, I was not getting any scent off of it too, which is kind of abnormal, but also, I mean, we're talking about an aged tea here. This tea would have been aged for about 14 years at this point. 15? 14 years. 14 years at this point. So, we're definitely in that realm of aged tea. My god, is that thing tightly packed. Holy fuck. Thankfully, again, pour knives are a thing. The others kind of just look all like show pours as well. So this one seems interesting, which is why I'm willing to touch it. And then I think we will close out with the one that I am sure is a white tea from 2014. And this one I have not cracked open yet. I believe I got this one from Grand Yunnan, but I'm not sure. Interesting. Damn, I know my shit. Woo! Haha! So many yummy cakes. Again, some of these are cake. We've not tried these on channel. I'm cracking these fresh. They've just been sitting here. I don't know where some of these came from. We're gonna bloom this at 95. Very interested to see how this goes. Have a great night, Brayden. Hopefully we see you on Tuesday, but you hang out with people on Tuesday. I think it's D&D on Tuesday. Yeah, it's D&D on Tuesday. Do have a great night. I hope to see you next Thursday. Unless you're able to pop in, then hi. But yeah, night, sleep well. Yeah. Time to swap cups. Please don't drop your phone on your face. As funny as that would be. Please don't. Alright. That is very definitely a raw pour. There's zero question about it. Look at that color. Now this one's definitely starting to get there with the sought after sheng pour color, right? That is a beautiful gold. Albeit, I will say, slightly murky, but that's not a murkiness. It is, there's a lot of hull floating around in that tea right now, which I find to be very interesting. That is a beautiful color. I was not expecting that by any fucking means. Ooh, wow. Okay, that is very citrusy on the nose. citrusy, a little bit peppery, I want to say. Yeah, I want to say a little bit peppery on the nose. Okay. Interesting. Sparkly? I'm not sure I'd go for sparkly. Three, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Okay. Yeah, there's a lot of hairs floating around. It almost wants to make itself look murky, but like I can see the design of the Gongdabe straight through it. Look at that color! Oh my god! That is just gorgeous! Okay, I am intrigued to taste this. Now, because I know it's a shengpuer, I will not be drinking a lot of it. I think it'll be like 1, maybe 2 cups. But I definitely will be... Ooh, I'm excited. Here I was thinking that we'd have like 8 teas to go through, but it's already almost 9 p.m. Because we've already tried a few of these on camera. I think it was just fucking last year, honestly. I just don't remember. I think we'll go with that white tea after and then call stream. I have plenty of cleanup to do already, it looks like. Oh, wow, okay, that smells really, really good. This tea is gonna get its own episode. I don't know where it came from. I don't know how it came from. But this tea is getting its own episode. That is crisp. That is nice and crisp. A little bit hot. Let's mullet. I would wager it needs a little bit more time to actually open up. Because this tea tastes like biting into an apple. Wow. I want to give it another brew. Yeah, my god, those hull are just fucking settling. My god, yeah, a lot of hull. I'm gonna give it another brew to really fully open up, because it is like starting to get there. Okay, wow. Certainly interesting. Oh, they were fucking lovely to work with. Ironically, the patrons that used their services have seen them at other events, so I would be more than happy to contract them again. No issues whatsoever. They were easy to work with and easy to get a hold of, and came in handy a few times to where I was unable to communicate, and they just kind of knew where to go. Ow. Interesting. Yo, sound off. Who's here? How many people do we have right now? Does that say 9? Oh, nice! Welcome in, everybody. If you're wondering why this teapot looks like really weird when pouring, it's because there is no filter on the inside of the teapot at the opening. So, like, it is literally only using itself to filter. God, that is really fucking gorgeous. Damn! Yeah, this tea is definitely getting its own stream. And I think this is one that I would be willing to share and trade with people, because there's no way in hell I'm drinking it. One I definitely want to keep to age further, though. Alright, let's see how it goes on the third steep? Third steep. Hot. Yeah, no. Very crisp. Very beautiful on the tongue. Alright, listen, Amber. Look. Yes, you are very pretty when you are fully colored. Listen. Nice to have you back. Been wondering where you've been. We had Peter show up yesterday. None of the other teapits have showed up in a bit. Seems like they're still on strike. Oh my god. This is one I feel like I would give to a beginner to get them into the world of Shang 4. It's soft, right? It's not like harsh on the tongue, it's crisp, it's light, but is nice. Maybe on vacation. Wait, my teapets aren't oh, it's not October. That is good. Wow. It is really good. Okay. Yeah, definitely want to appreciate this one more. However, Shang Puer, at this time of night, I'll be up all night. So, here you go, Amber. Have the rest of that tea. It is very drying of the mouth, too, I will say. Very drying of the mouth. Good teapot. Alright. Now to move on to cake number 4. Oh, my boy. Alright, that's a lot of tea. Oh, which one do I want to use? Do I want to use green pot or blue pot? Green pot it is. That cup, I think, is done. Pop you over. Those are my, like, nice cups. Go for my snake cup. For the last one. Alright, come here, cake. Right. 2014 white tea, May 21st of 2014. I can guarantee this one is a white cake. I picked this one up. Yeah, this is a 2014 Fooding white tea. I picked this one up as an online order a few years back from, I want to say it was a sampler, or part of a sampling order. When I was doing different tea suppliers. I don't quite remember who, though. Yeah, definitely an aged white tea. We're hitting that 11-year mark. So, the wording here should be more like medicine. Oh. Thank God I trained my grip strength. Oh, right, I usually show you guys the cake. I'll show you partially because I've already dusted a good portion of it, but very brown, very dark leaves. Okay, I have to do it down here. Hello. Oh, I can't show you the cake. Pink, dark brown camo. I'll show it another time if it's good. Alright. Start this one at the same. Ow! Damn shelf. My shelf just cut me. Ow! 95 degrees to bloom a white tea is my standard, even when aged. God damn it. Well, childhood OG. Okay. Cake right here. They're literally sitting right fucking here, dude. Eat my ass. Stop making ouch. It's not good for your health. It's fine. I'm losing like 1 HP at a time. Yeah, dude, the cakes are literally just right here. OG. Also, OG, where have you been? My God. Don't tempt me with the God. God damn it, OG. Touching grass. You've been touching grass. Man, I don't fucking believe you. You're touching grass in the year of our Lord 2025? I don't, nah. Proof. Okay, where are the receipts? Where's the grass? Been deployed to Italy? Like, actually? I didn't know you were military. Italy is rocky. Huh, I mean, you would know better than I would right now, not gonna lie. Ah, you joined up. Okay, oh, well, shit. No wonder you haven't been around. How's your deployment going? Hopefully it's been uneventful. As rocks and grass. Fair enough. I see. Rocks and grass. So, I take it that you're getting some nice Nice olive oil. Also is good wine. Yeah, Italian wine is pretty good. I will say that. Have been touching strawberries, tomatoes, dill, and basil myself, but grapevines are going out of control. You're cultivating grapes? Okay. I cannot touch grass. Are you allergic to grass? Oh, that is funny. You're cultivating 3 types of grapes. Are you cultivating them for eating or brewing? Grass hurts me. I'm so sorry. Eating, but 2 can be brewing and are on. Ooh, okay. I am not. Oh my god. I am not a wine sommelier. I could be a wine sommelier, but I'm not a wine sommelier. I'm not going through the certification courses to be a wine sommelier. Okay? It was hard enough for self-study when it came to cigars, much less wine. My god, are some wine people pretentious as fuck. Also, no, don't get my tea pets drunk. Italy was the last place I was deployed. I went all over Europe, and now I'm home for a couple of months, figuring my life out. Fair enough. Fair enough. Well, welcome back home. Hopefully you didn't have any service-related injuries. Hopefully you didn't have any injuries. Welcome back, and yeah, dude. Now that is a very tempting offer, I'm not gonna lie. Can't say? Yeah, you can. It's not confidential. You're allowed to talk about your service-related and non-service-related injuries. I'm not a fucking narc. But I do hope that you don't have any trouble with the VA if, you know, anything happened. I will ask, what branch are you? Purely for my own curiosity. VA was a... Yeah, no, VA can be a nightmare. Especially back home during your whole fucking... Marine Special Forces. Really now? Good on you. Nice. You're a tough cookie to crack, ain't ya? Marine Special Forces, that means you were about a step off of Delta. Don't worry, I know my shit. I had to do a deep dive on my teacher when he said that he was, on my ex-teacher, I should say. I had to do a deep dive on my ex-martial arts teacher, who's a narcissistic piece of shit, who told me that, for years, mind you, told me that he was a Navy SEAL, and told everyone this, trained people as if he was a SEAL. Problem is, the dude only did 2 years in the Marines back in '83, went AWOL, and we pulled his fucking DD-214. You know, yeah, that's fair. That had plenty of time to bloom. That may even be drinkable. Good on you, dude. My god. Drinkable-ish. Needs another steep. Beautiful scent. Paid well, got to explore for work, and that's really fucking cool. I pray when your missions are declassified in like 50 years, you know, you'll be able to talk about them. Beautiful scent on this one. So where white teas detract from like chill porter, shunk porter, stuff like that, this is more herbal, more honey. That's good. That's nice. Much different than what we were working on with the fours. That's really fucking cool, though. Now, I have a question that you are more than welcome to answer in my DMs. Did you ever get, you know, scouted for Delta? Now, keep in mind, you do not have to answer that. Now that I can't talk about. Don't worry, you're all good. Figured I'd ask a question. This is the downside of pots like this. So you're still active duty then, is what I'm hearing. Gotcha. So you can talk about it in 3 years. Sweet. 5-year tour? Or 5-year total? Yeah, fair enough. We'll talk about it in 3 years. Because I know for sure once you are out and your DD-214 is signed, you can talk about a lot more. Nice. Beautiful color. Neat. Oh, that is good tea. It was really good tea. I swear to God, Amber. Honey. That is good tea. Thick on the tongue, smooth mouthfeel. Not quite sweetness, but definitely nice, that deep herbal flavor. It is beautiful. Not harsh on the tongue at all. Maybe a little bit of sweetness on the back end. My God. Beautiful. Beautiful. Well, hopefully you stay safe wherever the fuck you're deployed to next. Given current world circumstances, you were in Italy. That means your next deployment's probably going to be a little bit closer to the Middle East. Let me know when you get back from Egypt. Hey, by chance, since you're Marine Special Forces, do you happen to have the blueprints for any planes I can use to win arguments in Reddit subreddits or War Thunder forums? I know that's an Air Force thing, but you know. We are drinking tea while talking about military stuff, to be fair. That reaction. Fucking worth. Fucking worth. Oh my god. Even if I did, that wouldn't be acceptable. No shit! I do know something you can talk about, which I am very curious about. The next-gen weapon systems, have those been brought into, not SOP, oh god, I forgot the term of it off the top of my head. Basically, is that your guys' main arms now? For I think it's like 6.5, 6.3 or 6.5 caliber. It's something that was completely declassified. I know that it's able to be talked about, but it was a new weapon system for the U.S. military. I believe it was starting out in the Marines. The next-gen weapon systems that are chambered in, like, it's either 6.3 or 6.5, that are meant to replace the M4 as standard. Have those started being more widely used, or are those still in testing? And I know that's declassified because you can find that online about how it was being tested in the U.S. military, starting with, again, I believe it was Marines, but it very well could have been Army. I'm gonna wait tea. Don't worry, after this question's answered, if it's answered, we'll go back to other stuff. This bullet's bigger than you. It's very similar to 6.5 Creedmoor, which, for most people who don't know firearms, about this big of a round compared to Amber. I wanna say? It's like fucking 200 grain. I'm actually curious if OG will answer that question, because I could probably just look it up. But it was a new type of round, manufactured specifically for these weapon systems by the U.S. By the U.S. 6.8 millimeter. They've started to deploy them, but it's a mix of both field testing and in testing itself, so it's a mixture of both. Gotcha. 6.8 millimeter cartridges, not 6.5. It's a fucking big one. Yep, 6 hour for the XM7 and the XM250. Vortex with optics? Oh, that's beautiful. Nice. U.S. Army, I am right. Knew it was one of the two. Sweet! Neat as fuck. So, field testing and testing itself. Neat. Why do you know that? I mean, just not something I would expect a Marine to know. I mean, you guys do get the fun toys too, though. Let's not. I remember why I didn't really like this pot. Takes forever to drain when you have a lot of leaves. Wide mouth, amazing for loading them in, but dear God, does it take forever. Wish I had Dweedwee's apple pot. Neat. So, what do we want on the stack now? What's on the conversation wheel? In all serious, Special Forces do have its connect. When Special Forces still isn't as powerful as the E4 Mafia. Them motherfuckers can do anything. I need a Jeep. Yes, sir. Do you care how it's gotten? I don't want to know. Egyptian tea. I don't know too much about Egyptian tea. Or anything about Egyptian tea is what happened. I imagine it would be a lot more like Indian tea. So instead of Camellia sinensis, it's fucking Semena sinensis? Fucking chai. Whatever the fuck chai is. The chai varietal, I mean. Yeah, but that's a tisane, right? Like, when we're talking tea, we are talking one specific plant, or maybe like one of three, when you're talking tea, chai, and matcha, right? We're talking about mainly one specific kind of plant, Camellia sinensis. So like, when you talk about other kinds of things that you brew in water, those are tisanes, those aren't tea, because tea is one plant. Past 2400, I have to be up at 07, so I gotta get... You lying bastard! Now, if there's one thing I damn well know about military time, 2400 don't exist. I'm watching you, OG. I hope you're telling the truth. But after everything I went through with my teacher, I'm very skeptical. But you did use the right names, so... I do appreciate you, honestly. It's nice to see you again. Hope you're doing well, and we'll have to talk more when you get the chance. He's gonna get fucking decommed 3 years from now, and I'm gonna ask for his DD214. I love you, OG. Hope you're doing okay. Who knows, bro? I mean, fair enough. Keep out of injuries, keep out of trouble, will ya? What did he want? God fucking damn you, Tanny. Not my ginseng. Ooh. Oh, just message. That's new. You're a new person. Who are you? What's been the... Been the best cake so far. Have you tried red velvet? I'm more of a black forest cake guy. Honestly, I prefer pie most of the time, but cake is still good. Well, I mean, we've had a few cakes here tonight. Like, we've tried carrot cake. We've tried... We have tried red velvet. It's pretty good, even though it's basically just chocolate with red food coloring. We did have a nice German chocolate cake. That one was really good with nice coconut shavings on. Fucking love me a good German chocolate cake. But yeah, no, we've had some pretty good cakes. Pie's pretty good, don't get me wrong, but it's like, I don't enjoy most fruit pies, so like... Listen. Yeah, but it's gotta be a good cream cheese frosting. Like, I can't stand carrot cake with raisins, but I love it without raisins. Also, spice cake, fucking amazing. Have a great one, OG. I'll check you later. Be safe, get some sleep. Cheers, mate. We're actually at the tail end of stream, so you popped in right as we were getting ready to close out. Oh. That is good. That is really good. Welcome back, Collusion. Cake is too sweet. Rhubarb fuck off! Rhubarb? How old are you? Fucking 96? My guy over here, rhubarb. What the fuck? Bruh. Rhubarb? What the hell? Y'all are something else, you know that? Isn't rhubarb poisonous? Can't that shit kill you? I see. I see. Rhubarb isn't poisonous. Source, it's in Thai. The leaves are poisonous. So you're gonna need to cite your sources by getting me a rhubarb pie. Greens and the roots are. Stems are not. Okay. I can see it. I'm assuming you do have to cook it down very well, because, like, if I'm not mistaken, it's a very fibrous plant. And, I don't feel like doing that goddamn chewing. Fucking 3 hours later. Oh, fucking crunch. This was good tea. Alright, you get to go back on your tea shelf. Alright, so we found a chunk pour, we found multiple shelf pours. I need to put that one back in its wrapper. Why? It's like asparagus. You plant some time on the side of that. Next every year for 20 years. Jesus Christ. I see. Interesting. That's right, you don't know! Hey, collusion! Guess who's a parent now? I've never fucking had rhubarb. I'm giving you shit. At least you're not fucking talking about tomato aspic. Yeah, no, I've never had fucking rhubarb, so I have no clue what it tastes like. I don't fucking know. Don't mix vegetables and pie! You have it there from the European. Sounds like a skill issue that we need to resolve. I prefer him pie with strawberry. The wildness of chat right now is fucking gorgeous. I gotta pour another cup of tea. I gotta watch the rhubarb wars. By the way, when we get the chance, if a few people in the Discord who want to help me plan out the charity event could please reach out and do so, and just let me know who is up for helping, who is not up for helping. Please do so in the Discord, because I do want to get the Pokemon Nuzlocke on the way, probably start of July. So we can have that one rolling already when we are good to go. Thank you much, Collusion. It's nice to see you in chat, mate. Wild, please. I harnessed the kits in it. What the fuck? I'm so confused. How does my tea pet know what rhubarb tastes like? I've never given you rhubarb. Yes, Nuzlocke, fun. You might have never done a Nuzlocke before. Kinda upsetting Crab wasn't here. I thought he would be here tonight. But, you know, work takes people. People take people. I will ask if you guys don't mind. Please do share with your friends, family, creepy uncle, anyone you think would like this content. It helps out the channel, helps me grow. I am definitely looking to grow this channel again. Honestly, it's amazing that I can leave for 4 months, come back, and still have you guys here. And I really, really appreciate y'all. Y'all are fucking amazing. Y'all allow me to drink tea on camera and to shoot shit. It's great. And you guys are also responsible for giving me a lot more experience in this hobby. I would not have done all this without you guys. God, there's like $1,000 or so dollars of tea here. What do you mean sponsor tea pets? Part of the reason that I'm able to do this is because I don't take sponsors that are tea related. I'm not about to sell out for tea or to fucking raid Shadow Legends. Now, the factor meals, like, when I take sponsorships from companies, it's purely because I'm actually interested in what they have, and I'll be paid before I try their shit independently. Tea is the only exception, right? I appreciate the fact you put cakes in your description because I was running out of stash sleepy time lemon singer teach. Oh, that's great. No, that's fair. Yeah, that is fair. Oh my god. Yeah, Collusion, you are like constantly on the fucking sleepy time tea jokes and shit. Like, don't get me wrong, funny as fuck, but I'm glad you found new material. Oh, gorgeous. Look at that. Look at that color. Holy fuck. So beautiful. Almost as beautiful as my wife. What the fuck are you talking about? I have an open throne. I don't have a hidden one. This isn't an NSFW channel. I'm not doing bondage on tea cakes. That's a hell of a thought. I do need to redo my tea setup, I think. Need more shelves. Kings and tea do not go together. Nah, it typically winds up with tea being thrown in the harbor. Fucking bondage on tea cakes. God, that's my legacy, isn't it? Too weird for me. Have a great night. Hope your kid is happy. He's 4 months old. He's great. I love him to death. He just rolled over for the first time today. Oh my god. While I'm on stream, which really sucks because I wasn't there to see it, but you know, it's okay. I'll have other areas. You can't fucking expect a kid to do anything when you're wanting him to, sadly. Appreciate it though, mate. Hope to see you around for more streams. Cheers. And with that, y'all, that was the random tea cake stream. We tried some pretty good cakes, some others that were just honestly not good. I don't remember which one was the really minerally one. Oh, no, I do. Yeah, I do. This is the one that's currently out of its fucking wrapper right now. Other than that, y'all, if you like this content, please share it to friends, family, crypto, anyone think like this content. Share it around. Post wherever. Post me on Facebook. Post me on Twitter. I don't give a fuck. Remember, as always, this is a very LGBT-friendly space. Happy Pride Month to everyone that is LGBT and in between. LGBTQIA+ with all the other letters. I don't have time to remember the entire acronym. I'm sorry. But yeah, Pride Month. Happy No King's Day to anyone who is, celebrating that. And if you do go out to protests, let's get slightly political here, please. If you do go out to protest, please wear adequate protection. If you have plate carriers, wear them. Less than lethal rounds are still lethal at close range. So if you have plate carriers, if you have armor, wear it. Tear gas can be neutralized by taking a cone and pouring water over a canister. You want to wash it out of your eyes? Please use saline. Phones off. Not on you. Phones off. Just put it fucking simply. Until you are out. Yeah? Nope. Contact lawyer. Anything that you need, keep it on you. Literally so that you do not get canned. Turn off Face ID and or fingerprints because it will be used to try and unlock your phone without your consent. What else? If you have the opportunity and the knowledge, be a medic. Because once tear gas and other shit starts flying, you do not want to be targeted. Mask for cameras / COVID. Wear a good respiratory mask so you are not breathing in tear gas. I recommend very nicely, properly filtered masks that cover all the way around, that are proper gas masks. Oh yeah, don't touch the bricks. The bricks are not friendly. Also do learn to recognize the signs of when you are getting squared in. Or when you are getting, corralled. Basically, if shit appears like it's going sideways, get the fuck out. Other than that, I hope you guys have a very happy No King's Day. I hope, Taco, goes and fucks himself. Anyways, y'all have a great night. I will see all of you on Tuesday's stream. And, unfortunately, I'm not able to make it to a protest because I have a fresh kid. And, I would love to. Do not get me wrong. But, unfortunately, I can't. Stay safe. Fight on. And, we'll see you on the other side. Cheers, guys. See you Tuesday. Peace out. See ya. Stream is ending. Let's get to the music. Hello. There we go. T ending stream.